is why the president appealed to both houses that we should embrace and enhance the government policy on affordable housing, so that every Kenyan can afford a house, can live in good conditions, can be in homes that have running water and electricity. In this speech, Mr. Speaker, that one is also very much elaborated. Mr. Speaker, in the presidential speech, Mr. Speaker, there was the issue of the Hustler Fund. It is really one of the main things of the bottom-up economy that we were talking about during the campaigns. And the president confirmed and affirmed that he will allocate 50 billion every year for the Hustler Fund in order to help Mama Mboga, in order to help the boda guys, in order to enhance, the small enterprises. Mr. Speaker, I think the president, everything that he said in his speech was underscoring the bottom-up economy. He expounded what the Kenya Kwanza plan or our manifesto had on affordable credit. Actually, the president in his speech alluded to the fact that a day before he had spoken to the guys of, to the operators of Fuliza and M-Shwari, and they had indicated and they had given word to the president that they are going to lower their credit cost by 40%. I think we are on the right track. I think the president really has preached until it has become like a Bible about the bottom-up economy, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the president began by appreciating Kenyans and the members who got elected and the steps we have made as a country, particularly in having women in leadership. The constituency holders have increased to around 29 from what was there initially around 23. The retention in both houses, the Senate and the National Assembly, is much better than it was before. But Mr. Speaker, I had something to say about the women in elective positions. Mr. Speaker, political parties in this country still have a long way to go. And I am sure all the women who got elected, be it governors, be it constituency holders, be it women reps, have a story to tell of the hurdles that political parties are still putting for women across this country. And there will be a better representation. There will be a better percentage of women. Actually, 1/3 can be achieved because Kenyans are ready to elect women now. But the mindset of political parties is yet to change, Mr. Speaker, because women in this country are still relegated to nomination slots, Mr. Speaker, whereas women have gotten into competitive politics, and Kenyans have proved that they trust women leadership even much more if given a fair chance, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, going forward in our country, we would want to see, a fair playing ground in political parties, so that we have elected women senators like the Honorable Mutembei I can see coming in, and the others, Mr. Speaker, who have come through the elective position. Mr. Speaker, I think as a country, and having the president who we know was supported possibly by more than 50% of the women electorate of this country,